Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing a half cut crease look, so I'll get straight up into the look. So I'm applying my moisturizer PS baby cream on my face, and I massage it into my face and let it dry up before I go to the next product. So the next thing I use is my primer, which is the Pond's Lasting Oil Primer. I have very oily skin, so I apply this all over my face, like practically over my face. I massage it in. I don't let that white strip show because it always show off even when I apply foundation and it doesn't blend in well. So for my foundation, I'm using the V Beauty foundation. I'm applying it using this Damn Beauty sponge from Zaron. This sponge there, really good. So I'm applying using a dabbing motion. I bounce the beauty sponge on my face and I try not to apply close to my eye region because I apply my concealer there. So I'm using that one for my contour. I'm using the Elegant Pro for my concealer. So I apply the concealer down beneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose and my forehead too. And I went into blend, still using that Damn Beauty sponge, but I turned the other side. I didn't use the side I used for the foundation. And I applied it using a dabbing motion again. Blend out my forehead first while I let the eye set in a little bit and get more tacky. So I'll get more coverage on that area. So guys, what do you like to use to blend your concealer? Is it sponge or you like brushes? And I don't make the concealer, I don't take it all over my face. I just blend it in. So, and my smile lines too, I have smile lines, so I have to press the concealer on my smile lines to avoid creasing. So the foundation I showed you before, that's the Flawless Even True foundation. I'm using it for my concealer. I think that's in the shade of Ebony. And for my contour, sorry, what's wrong with me with concealer today? So I'm using it to snatch this nose, I still go back in with the Damn Beauty sponge to blend it in to avoid those harsh lines, So I'm contouring my cheekbones now. I want to have those chiseled cheeks. So I'll do same for the other side, but I'm just using this side to demonstrate. For my cream blush, I'm going in with this Flawless lip palette. I'm using that shade. I changed my mind multiple times. This one I wanted using pink, but I said no, let me use red. So I'm still using that same beauty sponge. This beauty sponge, I love it, my dear. So to set all the areas I've highlighted, I concealed, I'm going in with this. Sorry for the car. I'm going in with this Flawless setting powder. I'm just pressing it into the skin. I don't bake, guys. I don't bake. I'm just pressing the powder into the skin and my smile lines too. The only place I bake sometimes is my nose. I think I bake. It depends on how long I want the makeup to last. So for my brows, I'm going with the spoolie first. Brush up the brows. Then go in with my Elegant Davis number 3 eye pencil. You can always asking, you're using just number 3. Yeah, number 3 is perfect for my skin. Number 18 is too light. Number 18 just too light. I think I'll use it for lips, but not for my brows. So if you are going to get, there's number 8 and 18 and number 3. I think you should always go for that number 3 for your eyes, for your brows. So I'm concealing my brows. I'm cleaning I'm cleaning up my brows with same that Illegal Pro Concealer I use as my concealer, and I'm being real careful because I don't want to spoil the shape of the brows. I just want to conceal. Still the LA Girl Pro Concealer, I used it as my eyeshadow base. I applied this on my eyes so that it will even up that coloration on my eyes. I have those dark circles, and so that the eyeshadow will pop, because I really want the shadow to pop. So I go in and set the concealer. So I'm going with this color, this green shade first, and I'm just pressing it in on the eyelid. This is actually the major purpose of this video. So I'm pressing the shadow on my eye, my crease area. That area is my crease. I'm not coming in down because I'll cut the crease later. Just that bridge where your eye socket meet the top of your brow, like that's your crease. So I saw this green in this palette. I thought it was deeper, but I was wrong. So I used that one to deepen the color, intensify the color, and I decided to wing it out a little bit. So I go in with this shade of green. To use it and blend the first color. And you guys see I'm not applying with force. I'm applying with very gently, in sweeping motion. I go in with my blending sponge. This one I didn't carry any shadow. I just blend everything in. So I'm going with this. I'm cutting my crease with that LA Girl, but this one is in the shape Almond, and I applied this, then blink my eye so that it will stain the top of my eyes before I use that as a guide to cut the crease. I saw this method. I watched it. What's her name? It's a YouTuber, and Rosina Sharon. She did this method and I've been loving it, so I've been using this method. So I now do this where my eye starts, then I meet it with that place that is stained, the eyelid. And it has to be like this, because even though if you don't do it like this and you apply the glitter on this side, when you blink later or you look up, it will stain. So I think this is the best method. So since I was letting the concealer to set on my eyes, I go in back to the face. I use that shade to set my contour, and I'm using a brush this time. I think I like dabbing motion too much. So I use my skin shade to swipe out this nose contour and set the rest of my face. Dab my smile lines again. I have to, because I don't want it to crease. You know, when you after makeup, your smile lines will be creasing. Then I go in with my blush. Still the rest shade. This one in powder form to set the cream blush. So I couldn't wait again because I used so much concealer. The thing wasn't setting on time. So I went in with a powder to set it up. Then I applied my glitters, my shimmer colors on the lid, and I'm using a flat angle brush for this. You know, you have to be precise so that it will enter that corner and it will blend well. So I went in with another shade of blue. No, it wasn't actually another shade, but it was looking very deep in the pan. When I applied it on the eyes, it was almost the same thing. So I go in with that first color I used to blend out the harsh lines. You know, everything has to be seamless. So I'm going in with these lashes. I've forgotten the name of the lashes. So I'm now lining my waterline with a dark eye pencil. I'm tight lining my upper lid. Then I apply my lashes. After the lash glue is now tacky on the lash, I use my hands to apply. I like using my hands instead of tweezers. So since my eye was so bright, I went very neutral with my lips. You know, I have this rule: if your eyes are bright, your lips should be cold. If your eyes are cold, your lips should be bright. Hope you get it. Then I added a gloss. Guys, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe, give your girl a big thumbs up, and share your thoughts on the comment section. I read all of them. Until the next video.